suggested user, so I don't know.
People get jealous. It's an ugly thing.
At JoeSebok.
How do you Twitter poker? I mean, it basically enables us to communicate with our fans better. It's a complete total improvement on tournament coverage, how people follow poker, how people communicate with players and tournament directors about rule changes or hands that are being played. I mean, it's so real time that in some senses it's really made tournament coverage of the past obsolete. I mean, it's completely changed it.
Yeah, for me, I mean, Joe's just a poker player. You know, he's one of many.
Millions.
And for me, I'm a tournament director, so I run the biggest tournaments, and I'm like one of the best in my profession. Joe's one of the best in his profession. For us to get the information out to the public, it makes it good for the poker industry.
Yes. Twitter is distracting.
It's a better question to ask my wife, his fiance.
It's definitely distracting. It's changed the game, but it's opened things up for players, you know. So you have to keep in mind, poker is not just at this point in 2009, you know, winning the chips at that table. It's about sponsorships, it's about television coverage, it's about communicating with your fans. So there's so many other facets to it. So there's no question that it's detracted a little bit from the actual playing of the game. I don't think anyone can argue that. But it has enhanced, you know, the following of the game and the fans of the game and the growing of the actual game itself. So it is distracting, though. I don't think anybody would argue that it's not.
Are you better or worse poker player because of Twitter?
I'm a worse poker player. There's no question about it.
But for me, it's made my work a lot easier because I'm able to market the events that I run all over the world, and I have people that follow from many different countries. So it's a good thing.
Absolutely. So it gives people, you know, a glimpse into people's minds about why they're doing what they're doing, what they were thinking at that time. I mean, it really breaks down the game much more in a way that really wasn't possible before. And not only that, but then you take the at replies where players communicate with each other. So then really you get fans get this invaluable view of two different players talking about the same hands, the same situations, where that was so difficult to come by in the past, if not impossible.
Even players that don't talk to media very much, sometimes they'll tweet.
Definitely.
And you'll get a view of what they're thinking.
You can learn to play badly. You can learn to play poker bad. Exactly. Exactly. You learn how to tweet very well.
Actually, Joe's a lot more interesting than just poker. He talks about music and a lot of the other things he does. So it's a glimpse into the lifestyle of poker players also, which is very interesting. You get a lot of interesting tidbits out of that.